This episode is brought to you by Bureau, our title sponsor. With 8 vibrant locations in Miami's best neighborhoods, Bureau is the perfect co-working place to work, network, and thrive alongside other entrepreneurs, creatives, professionals, and local businesses. Find your space at bureaumiami.com.
All right, we're here with Felix Bendersky.
What's up, guys?
What's going on,
Great to see
man?
you again.
Good to
Always
see
a
you.
pleasure, bro.
Felix was a guest on our podcast, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago.
Greatest
He's
episode of all time.
Greatest episode of all time, F&B Hospitality Brokerage.
And now a fellow podcaster.
And yeah, he's an
Just the
alumni.
tip. Just the
oh,
tip.
yeah,
Just
that's
the
right.
tip.
He,
Little just the tip.
Just a tip.
You know?
I love it. By the way, we're running out of Bendersky whiskey.
I got you guys
You know?
stocked up. Man.
So we've been.
I was gonna save it for Doomsday, but I'll bring some over.
That's the high octane shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did we pound that with recently?
I saw it the other day.
Who was there?
I don't remember, man. We bust it out every once in a while.
I think we drank it with Juan and was it Juan and
Juan and Anthony?
Anthony
no,
Granada?
it was somebody else.
Was it? All
Think so.
right.
Yeah, we have to go back in the archives.
Yeah, but welcome back. It's great to see
Thanks,
you.
brother.
Yeah.
How's the TRD forum treating you?
It's treating us so far so good. Let's start with this is a hot shot, so we're gonna do some rapid fire questions. Cheers.
Oh, love it.
I love
Cheers.
it. Cheers.
Felix stepped up to the tequila.
Yeah.
A lot more takers on the second day. I think people are a little more relaxed.
Yeah, people are manning up finally. First day it was all cafecito drinkers, and now we
Yeah.
got some tequila.
Bunch of wimps.
Bunch
All
of
right.
pussies.
What's new in your world? What's closing? What's opening?
Same shit, man. It's still seeing the same thing. Demand is still outweighing the inventory. Everybody wants solid space. We still have a lot of people with money coming in. You never tried my pizza. You know, this guy's closing because he sucks. My shit is way better.
Oh, classic.
And wait till I get in and show Miami what's up.
Yeah.
Classic F&B egos.
Oh my God, you know it's priceless. You know,
That's so funny.
Listen, I get calls every day and they're like, "We want a place." I'm like, "Don't do it." You know, and, if I say don't do it 5 times, they still want to do it. I was like, okay,
they want
I
it
guess
more.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
right.
they want it more.
Right.
Great sales strategy.
Yeah, but listen, guys, we're going into season and a lot of window shoppers out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
So you got to be careful
I'm
with
sure.
your time right now.
Ben, you know what they say in real estate, if people don't know you, they're not doing business with you.
Exactly. That's why the Built World podcast works with top-of-mind public relations, because being a best-kept secret sure doesn't pay the bills.
Paula Uspa Abbott, the brains behind Top of Mind PR, is a former real estate journalist, so she knows exactly what makes the media pay attention.
And let's be real, getting in the press isn't just about bragging rights. It's about building credibility, landing deals, and making sure the right people know your name.
Whether it's top-tier media coverage, killer storytelling, or just making sure you're the one people think of first, Top of Mind PR has you covered.
Want to stand out? Hit up topofmind-pr.com or email info@topofmind-pr.com.
Because in real estate, if you're not visible, you're invisible.
Any big notable closings that surprised you recently?
Yeah. And I think that there's more I can't really announce yet that I heard about. I was like, holy shit, man. I'm a little surprised, but little shook. The Matis one kind of hit me with Itamai. I mean, considering they just wanted James Beard.
Was that the one in Midtown?
The one in Midtown, yep. Casa Madera, the one next door to Spat on top of the Moxie. I mean, they spent a fortune on that build out.
Is that in Wynwood?
That's in Wynwood.
I heard the Moxie's struggling, though. Hospitality in Wynwood's tough.
Possibly. I'm excited. Tonight I'm going to the place that's replacing it, the Brooklyn Chop House.
Okay.
Stratus, I mean, they do great business in New York, so let's...
Is that steaks or what?
It's steak. I mean, I don't hate steakhouses, so
Yeah, exactly.
we're gonna, as long as it's different than everything else, I'm excited.
The bar's high now with Sonny's leading the charge.
I mean,
so.
dude, I was there 2 days ago. You just can't have, I don't care what anybody says, you cannot have a bad meal there. And even afterwards, I think I was there for another 4 hours getting wasted because the drinks, like once it touches your lips, it just goes down so good.
What were you drinking?
They have this drink called the Green Ghoul, and they serve it to you in this monster like margarita glass, and you wash that off with this espresso martini type drink called the Wolf Whistle, and that's it. You're good.
Yeah.
You're fine and dandy.
You're cruising.
You're cruising, man.
Love that.
You're cruising.
Any new openings that you're excited about?
Any new openings I'm excited about? Fuchs I'm excited about in Little River. They're opening. Who else? Caught me off guard. give me a neighborhood. I'll tell you by neighborhood who I'm excited about.
Neighborhoods are tough.
Ben, you and I are all about prop tech, and if there's one tool we absolutely cannot live without for a commercial real estate brokerage business, it's Vista.
Absolutely. Vista is incredible. We use it every single day, and we're always wondering, how do they do this? Every evening we get an email from them with real-time closed transactions. No more waiting around for months for the property appraiser to finally update.
Yeah, whether you're doing industrial, retail, office, land deals, they have every closed transaction. And it's not just the speed, Ben. The details are on point. Seller and buyer info, contact details, phone numbers, emails, everything is accurate.
It's hands down our top prospecting tool to farm for warehouse deals in Hialeah. Vista keeps us one step ahead always. It's also the best way to search for comps when putting together opinions of values for clients.
Head on over to Vista.com and use code BuiltWorld and get 30 days free access today. VIZZDA.com. Well, let's talk about neighborhoods.
Should we start getting to the hot shots?
Yeah.
What's the most overhyped neighborhood in Miami right now?
Brickell. Brickell.
No hesitation.
Not going to even finish the sentence.
This is what we're seeing. I don't know if we talked about this last time I was on the show, but the confusion with Brickell and these restaurants going in, taking Hampton Social closed yesterday, which we knew about for a while.
Is that
We were
in the
waiting for them.
Axis?
No, it's Mary Brickell Village.
Okay.
Again, maybe they lasted a year. They do great business in Orlando, and they didn't make it, I think, about a year here. And they spent a fortune, and you listen, spending $65,000 rents, you see all these people in Brickell. You're like, oh, look at all this foot traffic. Look at all this car traffic. Again, what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of that is your work labor, coming from Hialeah, coming from Doral. They're not going to pay $20 for a cup of coffee. They bring their own lunches. That's not your, this is the guy who I'm going to charge $300 a ticket for food. Like, that's not, and I think that's what everybody's going to learn the harsh realities of right now. And then you have like the Amazonicas of the world and Sexy Fishes.
How long do you think Amazonica is going to last?
No comment. I mean, listen, they got a lot of money behind them, but I had a lot of people on my podcast and who are pros about this, and they all tell me the same thing, that these type of places people will go to once because this is just the new norm.
Right.
They'll take a few pictures.
It's a novelty.
Yeah, it's a novelty. They'll go once to say they were there. They'll post about it.
And then they're going to hate themselves for spending so much money on a meal.
And they'll never go back.
Yeah.
And everybody just wants to keep going to the new place, but that won't keep a place open.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what we're seeing.
Some of you might know that I'm in the middle of building a Live Local project right now, and finding an internet provider was way more annoying than it should have been. Endless acronyms, pricing all over the place, and me chasing these guys for proposals. Then luckily, I came across Celerity Fiber, South Florida's boutique internet provider for new developments and multifamily communities. Working with them feels like working with a company your friend owns. They actually answer calls and texts, send quotes fast, and are genuinely great to work with. Celerity designs and installs fiber internet built for modern living. Fast, reliable, and ready from day one. From luxury high-rises to affordable communities, they deliver high-speed, scalable internet with white glove service and local support. The kind big internet service providers just can't match. So if you want to future-proof your property and keep your residents happy, check out celerityfiber.com. That's spelled CELERITY, fiber.com, and let them know the Built World sent you. Celerity Fiber, powering connections, elevating experiences.
So flipping the question I just asked you, what's the most underrated neighborhood in Miami?
I still love North Miami. I love Little River, North Bay Village. Same what I said last time I was on the show.
Yeah, let's just touch about why do you love those neighborhoods? Is it because they're actual residents that live in those neighborhoods?
Yes.
That can support those businesses year round.
Yes, and it's a little less snowbirds.
Yeah.
So you have the 12-month a year, like Miami Shores, and of course people go away in the summer with their kids.
Yeah.
But overall, they're there. Those are your guys supporting a couple times a week. You'll based on the rent numbers, you'll hit the 10% of your projected sales, so you won't go over. You won't be in risk of closing. That's really important. That's what I preach all day, man. Like taking space in Brickell and Wynwood and even Midtown, which I think is priced okay. Unless you have experience here or unless you have the best operators here. Just just opening in a neighborhood because you see people, they're not going to make it. Yeah. Because you know what? People right now are not about the transplants. They don't give a shit like how many Michelins you won in Argentina or in Germany or in, people want to support local. They don't want to get hit over the head with, these crazy $250 a person charges. They want to go somewhere where they can pay 50, 60 bucks a person, have a nice meal, it not be too pretentious, something quality, whether they're eating it there or taking it for delivery, that it's solid. I mean, where do you guys order from all the time?
I mean, we live in the same neighborhood.
Right.
I'm a Citadel guy, mostly because of my son.
Huge Citadel guy.
I mean,
Like Sagra Pizza. Like, I'll order there,
yeah.
like 2-for-1s all day long.
Yeah.
It's always solid. The price is right. The kids love it. And, that's what you need more of. And that's what a lot of people just aren't understanding.
Have you ever hit, since you live closer to North Miami than I do, have you hit I think it's Piccola Pizza?
Piccolo's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
I mean, dude, Katoa,
Yeah.
Idan Bistro, there's just Sagra. There's just so many great local concepts
Yeah.
that, you don't have to go anywhere else on Friday night now.
Yeah.
And I think that's the goal is like, let's activate, Little River and, Doug Levine has some great buildings in, the Ebb and Flow, and there's some great concepts there.
Yeah.
You don't have to go more than a few
Yeah.
miles outside of where you live.
You know, Felipe, ever since we moved into Bureau, my productivity has been through the roof. I mean, I might actually be getting things done for once.
The energy at Bureau just makes work fun. Plus, with 8 locations across South Florida, from South Miami all the way to Hollywood, there's no excuse for not finding a spot to get your shit done, Ben.
And we're not alone. Over 500 local companies call Bureau home. Everything from creative agencies and real estate firms to tech startups, law firms, and media companies. It's a melting pot of brilliant people, and we don't include ourselves in that category.
We definitely don't include ourselves in that category. Bureau really has space for anyone, whether you're flying solo or have a team. There are suites starting at 100 square feet all the way up to 2,000 square feet. They also don't try to lock you into long-term agreements, and everything is month to month.
Let's not forget the important stuff either. The coffee is top tier, staff is incredible, and has a very entrepreneurial vibe. It's not just a workspace, it's a place where work actually gets done.
That's right, Ben. So if you want to level up your workday like we try to do every day, check out Bureau. You might even catch us sipping some espressos between podcast sessions.
Or tequila.
Definitely tequila.
Tell Bureau the Built World sent you, and you'll get 50% off your first month's membership. See you out there. Cheers.
Later.
Love that. So what's the biggest red flag you see in deals today?
Biggest red reassignments.
What do you mean by reassignments?
Okay, so, let's say I sold the lease. That maybe the guy had 10 years on their lease.
Oh, they're trying to get out. They're going to
Trying to
assign
get
the lease.
out. We're going to reassign it. We're going to sell it. Somebody's buying a low rent, because I recommend always, when you buy a second generation space, you're not buying the equipment. You're buying the infrastructure. You're buying the lease. You're buying not having issues.
Not
with
having
the
to put in a
city.
grease trap.
Zero.
Yeah.
But the problem is now the landlords are, they don't want to just give that space for old market. They want new market rent.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Right. And, a lot of people, no matter how good their attorneys are, unfortunately, if it's up to the landlord's, decision of whether or not they reassign it, you could show them $3 million in the bank. Landlord could say, hey, I want $5 million. He's the one that will justify, what qualifies, a quality tenant. And that sucks.
I'm trying to think of the next rapid fire.
Hit me. Come on, man.
What's
I
the
thought you guys-
biggest design trend in Miami that needs to die?
Humongous $19 million octopuses in the middle of your dining room with James Bond in the bathroom, and enough with this shit.
Is this Amazonica? Is that what you're describing?
Yeah, I won't name drop. I
Yeah.
don't want to catch any cease and
What's the
desist.
sushi spot? Is that naked sushi, or what's the one in Brickell that has all that stuff? Like the crazy. Is that the James Bond one with the scuba diver in the bathroom?
Sexy fish.
Sexy fish. I've never been
yeah,
there,
yeah.
but I've seen
Again,
pictures.
listen, guys, it's beautiful. It's absolutely incredible.
But it's like the Disneyland of restaurants, right?
That's
Like
what I mean.
yeah.
Listen, it's like
Well, hold
as
on.
a local.
I thought Giselle at 11 was a Disneyland of restaurants.
Maybe for us.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I love Giselle.
I've never been in there.
I met all my favorite porn stars there.
Yeah.
All of them.
Who's your
Every one
favorite?
of- well, I think they have a good relationship with the Bella Danger. So right now
okay.
she's a 305 girl.
Oh, yeah.
Got to support local.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know?
Gotta support local. It's doing our
know,
part.
Gotta
She's
support
doing
your
her
local
part.
porn star.
She's doing her part.
You know the restaurant guys?
Went to the U.
Tim and Alan?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
We had Alan on the podcast. Great dude. I mean, everything they're doing right. They're great dudes, great vision. I think they're opening something else in Wynwood now.
Oh, are they? Cool.
Yeah, I think. who's the what's the group that they work with?
It's not. Oh,
in Brickell, the landlords of that. Like, I think they came in as partners. And
I'm not sure.
Listen, also, when you are a partner with your landlord, it's also a great move.
Yeah.
Because, they see
interests are aligned at that point.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you make money, we make money, you make money.
Yeah.
That's the way it really should be. Everybody else, it's like you better pay or you better give a year deposits. I mean, that's another thing we're seeing. A lot of out-of-town concepts or international concepts, it's getting harder for them to take space. So because they have no recognition or anything else, now we got to put a year of deposits down. Which, listen, if that's what you got to do to get the space, that's what you got to do to get the space.
All right, you're opening a restaurant. What's the concept?
I'm never open a restaurant. I tell everybody, don't do it. We got enough of everything. We don't need anything else.
Love it.
I mean, like, listen, let me give you guys kind of like some questions, okay? What cuisine is already the most oversaturated?
It's got to be in Miami.
In Miami.
It's probably Italian or Japanese.
Right.
Tons of Italian, that's true.
Tons of Italian,
Yeah.
tons of tacos. Like, I think we're, I don't think there's really anything super new. I think maybe we're missing a little more, Moroccan, a little more Middle Eastern. Again, I love that cuisine.
Yeah.
And
do
there's
too,
nothing
yeah.
super solid here.
By the way, speaking of Middle Eastern, the Lebanese restaurant in Wynwood, I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm talking
the
about?
Lebanese one in Wynwood,
Yeah.
Lido.
I think it's Lido. It's off of
20th Street Northwest 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely
But
spectacular.
that's what we need more of.
Yeah.
Something more for delivery, something that's not gonna hit you over the head.
What's up, Builties? We're interrupting the podcast because we want to make some money together with you guys. We have a lease coming up that we're representing the landlord on. It's in East Hialeah. This thing is sweet, Ben.
It's a really sick warehouse. I mean, probably one of the nicest warehouses we've ever. It is the nicest warehouse we've ever been in.
Probably been the nicest warehouse we've ever been in.
This thing's got 25,000 square feet of total space, 5,000 feet on 2 floors of Class A office. I mean,
Class A-ish, industrial.
dude, no, this is sick. This is a sick office.
It is a sick office.
It's the sickest office I've seen in an industrial space.
Yeah.
Marble floors, really nice bathrooms. These guys built it out for themselves, but aren't ready to occupy this space yet, so they hired us to find a short-term tenant looking for a 3-year lease term on this thing. $18 a foot modified gross. The 20,000 square feet of the industrial space has 19-foot clear ceiling heights, and everything's brand new. Brand new LED lighting. Everything's clean. 2,400 amps of power, 3-phase, more than you could ever use. It's a beast.
Fully air conditioned too.
Fully AC.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're looking for a short-term lease. They're super reasonable. If you got a tenant, reach out to us.
Cheers.
What's your delivery spot when you guys are at home chilling with the family?
Love Sagra.
Yeah.
I love the Chinese place in Aventura. Not Mr. Eats. There's a really
You say Aventura like a proper New Yorker. So speaking of New Yorkers,
Right.
Hit him with it.
Oh, I know what you're about to ask me.
Which are the better New Yorker, the pre-COVID or the post-COVID New Yorker?
In terms of buyers or
Just in terms
Personality.
of personality.
pre-COVID?
Oh yeah.
Pre-COVID all day long. All day long.
That's such a staged question. There is one right answer to that question.
Is there? I mean, I think the post-COVID New Yorkers are going to disagree with that.
Yeah,
one.
well, fuck them. So.
But you guys are doing, like, obviously a lot of podcasts right now. In terms of the elephant in the room with the mayoral election there,
yeah.
and what's the insight that you guys are getting now from people? Is it that, like, me personally, I think it's like when Trump got fucking elected,
Everyone talks a lot of shit, but yeah, exactly.
We're going to move out of this
Yeah.
fucking country. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that it's going to be,
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
So we actually we've asked that question a couple times. I think the most level-headed answer we've gotten was actually we asked Bob Knackel.
Oh yeah.
And he would know. He would
yeah,
know.
and he said, we survived Dinkins.
Right.
That was his answer.
Right.
Yeah.
So, New York is going to be New York. Everyone thought it was dead after COVID.
But can they survive Gen X? It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
The way their spending habits and, we've been speaking to a lot of people in terms of, here's a question for you. All of those major food groups and those private membership clubs, I spoke to Sam Nazarian yesterday. Is it going to be replaced by wellness?
Oh, don't get me going on
thing?
wellness.
We just had a
dude.
whole conversation about this
Fuck
wellness.
wellness.
Right, but that's what I mean is, it's a different generation.
Yeah.
Liquors. Listen, I spoke to a lot of liquor distributors. Sales are down. is it being replaced with, mushrooms? Is it being replaced with other sorts of,
Yeah.
But that's going to impact a lot of these hospitality leases,
Yeah.
because the majority of your money has to come from liquor.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I'm calling bullshit on
Yeah.
wellness.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm calling bullshit.
I think it's a fad.
It's a new buzzword.
I think
no one's that creative. They're like, oh, that's the new trend. We're gonna do that.
Bro, $35,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'm all
Biohacking,
biohacking.
Listen, I'm all into wellness. I like to eat healthy. But listen,
how about you go to the fucking gym? How
Exactly.
about you want to be
Exactly.
healthy?
Gym.
How about you walk around Biscayne Park?
have a
and
cocktail, be social. That's wellness.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, drink water once in a while.
Right. Stay hydrated.
Oh man.
All right. How late is Miami time late acceptable?
Well, it's not about how late. They crack down, man. Every place.
No, we're talking like for a meeting.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna meet you.
Yeah.
Like, what's Miami on time? Like, what's acceptable for you?
Listen, I'm such a fucking. I'm always on time. So when people are late, I'll
Drives you
walk.
nuts.
I'll leave. I'm not waiting.
What's the buffer you give them? You give them 10 minutes or no?
I'll give them 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, all
10,
right.
15. That's fair.
But we did even a skit on the F&B Miami Instagram page that I'll get calls an hour after I left, like I'm still on my way. I'm still on my way, and people. It's
So
fucking
someone's
obnoxious.
showing up for a listing and they're 15 minutes late. You're walking.
Yeah.
Good. I like that.
Love it.
Because again, that's just a basic important meeting,
Yeah.
especially when they're really not in a rush and taking their time.
Yeah.
That's also going to give you good indication of what they're going to be like to work with.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So whether it's their attorneys or contracts, it shows that I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You work around me, and you know what? The time is the one thing I always say you cannot get back from a client.
Yeah.
So it's.
I love that.
What's your favorite thing about the 305?
The weather, especially now. Weather's been great this week.
Oh, finally.
The food, we all used to want, obviously, back in 19, restaurants from other cities and great concepts. We have so much local talent here right now. I love the food. I gained a good 20 pounds in the last year. I love, there's a lot more grit where it used to be a lot more laid back. I love that it's still young.
Those New Yorkers are bringing down their grit. I think we don't want that though, do we, Ben?
I mean, a little grit's okay.
A little grit's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still be a dick.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And but I think they're learning real quick.
Yeah.
And again, listen, I'm just happy there's good bagels and pizza
So
right
you're
now.
saying we can teach these New Yorkers and these Californians a thing or two? Is what
I
you're
think
saying?
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
I think they learn quick.
Yeah, they learn quick. They're
Yeah.
they're trainable.
They're trainable. I think they like I like money. I think they like money, and I think as everybody's on the same page, then I think everybody could make money together.
So we can make them less douchey, I guess.
100%.
All right.
Gotta wear them down. Gotta wear them down.
All right. Cool, Felix. This is awesome.
Guys,
Thanks
it's
for
a
joining us,
pleasure,
dude.
man.
Yeah. Great
Thank
catching
you.
up with you.
Absolutely.
see
Can't
you.
wait to see you guys at Cafecito Club.
Enjoy the rest of Thank you, and enjoy
Absolutely.
the rest of the show.
You too, man.
We'll see you on
Have a
next
good one,
Friday.
guys.
Later.
Cheers.
This episode is brought to you by Built World Advisors. Yeah, that's us. We're not your typical commercial brokerage. We combine deep market knowledge with a media platform that actually connects to people doing deals, the developers, brokers, architects, and attorneys.
Let's not forget the investors, Ben. From warehouses in East Hialeah to off-market gems in Allapattah, we help you find value where others aren't looking. If you're tired of waiting for opportunities to land in your inbox, let's talk.
Built World Advisors, real estate for the people who get shit done. You can check us out at builtworldadvisors.com.